met Jesus very young, so I'm gonna say I've always kind of known Jesus. Uh, Grandma told me about him. Thing about my knowing of Jesus, we grew up in a childhood of a lot of addictions and decision making. They like to make their own decisions, so they wasn't giving it to God like we should have. So it bled off onto me. I kind of took my own path instead of God's path. And yeah, I guess it was probably 9 years old when a lady talked to me about God and about giving my life to God, giving my heart to God, being saved by Him. And we had a very long conversation. He just told me all about Him, how I could be saved, how it's heaven's got peace and love, and there's no pain. So I gave my life to God and started going to church, but still, I kind of want to do my own thing. I knew Jesus, but I wasn't following him. My teenager years was a lot of ups and downs. Mom in and out of prison, drugs and alcohol. Never knew my dad. Last time I seen him was probably 6 years old. So, I just kind of gave up on Jesus. I needed to figure out what I needed to do to survive the situation. So I veered off. There's a Y in the road. This is Jesus. This is my way. And I went that way. Yes. Gang life. Messed around with a few of them. There was a couple local ones, but the biggest one was Gang Disciple I got into. That's the one kind of like now they had to bless you in. You got to prove yourself. You got to explain why you want to be a part of it. And that's what I had to do. And, it made me feel like I was a part of something. And it wasn't the past, really. But friends were disappearing. Cops were being involved. And Arkansas, I lived in Iowa when all this was happening. And I guess that's the thing of God. He told me about Arkansas. So I moved. I'm to Arkansas. And that's when I truly started changing, I guess. Didn't want to live that life, being a gang member. It always something into me. I mean, used to get saved by Jesus, and it's like when I'm out there doing that stuff, something always tell me, "You're not doing right. You're not doing right, Matt. You know you're not." And I had to be in Jesus because I was the only one hearing it.
What was the point in which you decided I'm giving my life to Christ and I'm not looking back?
I'm gonna say about this year, 2 years ago. It's about lost my wife, and in the midst of that, I was not doing right, making a lot of mistakes myself. I relapsed on meth. I actually was fixing about to commit suicide, and then that's when I said I gotta stop, give it to Jesus. I want to be there for my wife and my children. I'm here today. That's what happened, and Christ has revealed Himself to me a lot this past couple of years. I didn't gotta ask for it. That's what's the big eye opener. If I haven't asked for Him to do anything for me, He's just kind of done it. My life now is still kind of ups and downs, but I'm more calm about it. My rage ain't as much. I can have something happen instead of blowing up, yelling, and cussing. I kind of just stand back and for a calmer way about it. I want to show my obedience to Jesus Christ as He did for me. Is my main thing. A man died for me, got tortured, and he did nothing wrong. And I believe he done it. One of the main ones is I read a story about the thief dying next to Jesus Christ on the cross, and that let me know I have a chance.
Sure.
I have a chance.
What would you tell someone who's sitting there watching this video today that hasn't put their faith in Christ yet?
I would say, look at your life now, not on all the glamour and shine of it, but when you're alone and you're sad, who's the one that pulled you through it? Who's the one that's telling you it's going to be okay? And listen to Him, because that's Jesus.